relive my life, I know what I would change. All the times I made you cry, all my faults that caused you pain. I know I'm sorry, it's not big enough to tell you how wrong I've been, but I don't know where to start to live my life without you. You're the one that I love, and I can't go on without you.
What's up, everybody? Happy 2024. Wow, 2023 is over. How do you feel, Frank?
Feels the same.
I know it does.
Was something supposed to change?
It feels exactly the same. The stress is still there. But not, we have to go into 2024 with a different mind frame.
Absolutely.
I know we all make these resolutions and they last for about a month, but we need to just look at the long run, not just 2024. Think about it this way, like 2024 and on. Start a new chapter. It shouldn't just be 1 year. It should be a new chapter of your life.
Do you have a 2024 goal?
My 2024 goal is just to continue in this path that I've had of just feeling more positive in my life. Spending as much time as I can with my kids, enjoying a new place where I live now, and also this social media stuff. See where it takes me. You know what I mean? I do have, like I said, it's hard for me to come up with ideas because my stuff is always spur of the moment. But it's just meeting more people around this social media world, meeting more influencers, word that I can never say. I'm excited for that. We got a couple of shows to go to in February.
Absolutely.
We got the Sushi Mango. We're going to go there. I'm actually seeing, my girl got me Matt Rife tickets.
Nice.
I'm going to see Matt Rife on February 2nd or 3rd. No, February 3rd. So I'm excited to see Matt Rife. He's like rugged, man. He doesn't give a shit.
Is that local in city?
Yeah, Radio City.
Nice.
Yeah, he doesn't. He's awesome.
I never seen him in person.
Me neither.
Oh,
and
first time.
Yeah, so I saw his Netflix stand-up. He got shit for it, but oh my God, so many people got offended, but the way he responded, it was so rugged, like he didn't give a shit.
That's the true comedy, though. Like Andrew Dice Clay, that's true comedy. That's
exactly. Yeah, like the comedians of back then, like you mentioned Andrew Dice Clay. Actually, Andrew Dice Clay would be canceled in a second. He would not last a second today. Absolutely not. Name a couple more comedians that wouldn't last today. From back in the day. Can't even
something Burt. I forgot his name. Bald guy. He's ruthless.
Bill Burr.
Bill Burr.
Bill Burr's still around. He doesn't give a shit.
He's fucking great. Like
yeah,
that
he's
to
great.
Me is comedy.
Yeah.
If you can't handle that, then there's no comedy.
Yeah, exactly. No, Bill Burr is awesome, and listen, look what Dave Chappelle goes through.
That's fucking awesome too.
Dave Chappelle did a skit about the WNBA. Till this day, he's like, "Yeah, you guys want to be equal with the NBA, but the games will be 100-2 or 4,000-2. Like, you think you guys can beat the men? You know what I mean? It's like, and you guys want to get paid the same." So that's another topic. Let's not go there. But yeah, the stand-up comedy that we grew up with was awesome, and
absolutely.
One of my first stand-up comedians that I liked, and I don't even think he's funny anymore. It was Dane Cook.
Oh, I love him. I went to see him twice.
I saw him, and I saw Pablo Francisco. Remember Pablo Francisco did all the sound effects?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, Pablo Francisco was good. I saw a couple of more people. I'm not even sure who else, but yeah, there's a lot of comedians though that are trying not to let stand up die. Chris Rock. Why do I always forget my favorite comedian's name? It's so weird. I draw like a blank.
Were you an Eddie Murphy fan?
Eddie Murphy. Oh my God, Eddie Murphy did a skit back then where he was talking about Italians.
With watching Rocky?
Yeah, we're watching Rocky, and then he starts using the word. I'm not gonna say it, but he starts using the word I'm not gonna say it. I mean, not say it, but it's freaking like he's just basically saying that all Italians are racist against blacks. But it was just funny though. It was comedy. It was nobody took it seriously. You had Italian guys in the audience cracking up.
It's funny, man.
It was great. I actually posted that video on my other Comedians of America page. And I posted that video on there because it was so freaking funny.
Yeah. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank right now. My favorite comedian is actually, he's Philippine. I just recently.
Oh my God, Joy Coy.
Joe Coy. That guy.
He's great. When he did that different type of Asians, like, the different type of Asians,
Yeah.
like.
Down low.
Yeah.
High.
Yes. Like Koreans are very quiet. And oh my God, those are great.
So I went to go see him in Atlantic City.
Oh, did you? You saw Joe? Yeah.
And let me tell you, I feel like he was maybe disappointed that they put him in the conference room, they called it,
Yeah.
and how they added more chairs to the sides, so people from the sides couldn't see him.
All right.
So he was ripping on them by standing at the corner and saying, "I'm gonna just do my show right here. Sorry guys, I do my show right here."
Yeah.
But he extended the show himself an extra hour. I lost all my dinner reservations.
Oh wow.
But he had us crack. I can't. Joe Coy, he's that guy.
Joey Coy is awesome.
Yeah.
My favorite comedian, Kevin Hart. I can watch Kevin Hart skits all day long. Especially, he does this one skit where he hides the guns, gun something. Was it? Where he hides the guns all over the house just in case he gets robbed. Oh, you're gonna rob me in my kitchen? You're gonna rob me in my kitchen? Hold on. Let me empty out the dishwasher. He goes in this way, goes, gun compartment. Oh my God. That skit is freaking hysterical. And he keeps going for like 10 minutes. And he's crying, like laughing, doing his own skit. That's what's even more funnier.
It makes it funnier.
Yeah.
But talk about Kevin Hart. I mean, from the way I see it, how he turned it around. Like when he first started with the movie Scary Movie.
He was in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. We
Fresh
forget
Prince of
about
Bel-Air.
that.
Yeah. I didn't even realize that. But how he just turned that into this comedian style and that success rate he's been on, it's amazing.
Yeah, no, Kevin Hart is till this day, and the guy doesn't age. He looks exactly the same. It's crazy. But his stand-up is by far more powerful than anyone that I've ever seen. I've never seen him in person. I would love to see him in person, but it's like really hard to get his tickets.
Yeah, he's filled stadiums.
Yeah, he's just amazing, man. One of my favorite comedians. Kind of like he was really he peaked already. Definitely Sebastian Maniscalco. He went through his peak, but now he's doing other things, which you expect. You expect them to start doing movies. I actually saw About My Father. It was actually pretty good.
It's pretty good.
It was a pretty good movie. Robert De Niro trying to talk Sicilian. But Sebastian Maniscalco was definitely the way I look at Sebastian Maniscalco is like, you see how this whole social media thing started. It started after Sebastian Maniscalco got big. But he beat every Italian, every Sicilian to the punch.
He sold him in
to tell us our story of how we grew up.
Yeah.
Obviously, he has, not that he beat us. He has an amazing delivery because stand up, you don't only have to have jokes. You need to have a delivery. You gotta have a delivery. If I have so many jokes in my head, but do I think I have the delivery? I don't know, but some people are gifted with that delivery. When you go on stage and you come out with a book and you start doing.
Yeah,
people do that. It can work, but I don't feel like it needs to be natural. It's all about, like I said, delivery. It needs to just go.
Now, to stay on Sebastian Maniscalco, like, he's still one of my top Italian American actors and comedians. But I'm starting to feel lately there's more hate towards him. But to rewind more, I think what makes him with that delivery is his Chicago accent.
You think so?
I think that adds a little flavor to the way he talks.
Yeah, no, you have a point. You have a point. It could be. But just when he came out the gate, like, I would watch his stuff over and over.
Yeah, he was
like,
on fire.
he was just like everything he was talking about with the bologna sandwich, with the antifreeze sandwiches, and he was just on point. Like
Or
he,
company's no longer
the
coming
company,
over. Yeah.
oh my god, when the Entenmann's cake, the company, nobody answers the doorbell. Like he hit every. This is why he's a millionaire now, because everything he hit was so relatable, and not only to Italians, to a lot of people.
Yeah. But I have nothing else to tell. Like he told it all.
Exactly.
It's
Yeah.
It's like
That's
he's,
why
it's like he lived in my house. You know.
Yeah,
It's-
that's exactly why I say he beat all of us to the punch when he said his story about how he grew up, because it was all of our stories in a way. You know what I mean? It's just amazing. He was a man. He's definitely the man. Another, I got to shout out Chris DiStefano. He's pretty good. He's actually pretty funny. When he says jokes about he's an Italian guy, but he's married to a Puerto Rican, and he mimics his girl or his wife. I'm sorry, but really well. It's hysterical. He also has a great delivery. Definitely got to shout him out. And who else? Who else do you watch?
I had the pleasure of meeting Joe Avati.
Yeah, Joe is awesome. Man.
I think he's definitely a goat out there that tells a little bit of an older generation, old school, but enough to where I miss my grandfather and father.
Exactly.
He hits home with that.
It doesn't get any better hearing a Sicilian or a Italian or Australian accent.
Oh,
That even make just him talking, I laugh.
right.
You know, it's just he's really good. Joe's awesome.
You think that's funny, mate?
Yeah, exactly. But it's just when I hear him talking, I'm like he's talking Sicilian, but with an Australian accent. It's great.
Am I crazy to think like when they're talking English, you hear the Australian? Why don't I hear the Australian accent in Sicilian?
No, but I did with Joe. I felt like I heard it with Joe.
I feel like that kind of shuts off.
Yeah, it could. But yeah, he's definitely a goat out there. It's like this whole social media stuff has grown globally.
Yeah.
You know, we have Sushi Mango out in Australia. Come see us. Joe Avati out in Australia
Came to see us.
You know what I mean? It's amazing how globally all of us Italian Americans are coming together just because of us showing our stories to everybody on social media.
Yeah.
It's been awesome to see that, and it's been it's just great, and everybody's so kind and so like, I haven't met a douchebag yet. You know what I mean?
They're there, Sal.
I know they're there, but it's just like everyone's like, I met Mario's. I met Mario, Joe from Mario's Meat Market. Shout out to them. And Artie. I have to be one of the nicest people I ever met in my life, inviting us to his Christmas party.
Absolutely.
But like, they make you feel like family. And this is what I love about what we do.
But that's how it should be.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, surround yourself with the positivity and with people who enjoy this.
Exactly.
You know, if it's too hot for you, you can eat it.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Oh, man. So, stay on the topic of stand-ups, because I could talk about this all day, because I love stand-up comedy. Women stand-up comedians. There's the Asian one. I
Yes.
forget her name.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
She is great when she talks about, okay, I finished, because she's doing her nails. And the girl goes, oh, this is cricket. No, this is not cricket. Your finger cricket. Your nail not cricket. I forget her name. It's so bad.
I don't know.
She's great.
I'm bad
There's
with
not
that.
many. There's not
I'm gonna say,
many.
I'm bad with that. I can't think of one, but I've heard of some.
Yeah, I mean, there's not many female comedians. There's about a handful that I've seen. I don't know their names, unfortunately, but they're pretty good. And yeah,
What I'm dying to find is a woman version of Sebastian Maniscalco. I want to hear a woman's story of the same stuff. I think
Yeah.
that would be hilarious.
that's actually a pretty good point.
Right.
That would be good.
Because a man's thought of how we grew up was one thing, and what a woman probably went through and they grew up, it's a whole different animal.
Yeah,
You know,
Absolutely.
back then Italian fathers wouldn't allow their daughters to do certain things, and the guys unfortunately had the freedom to run.
yeah. That's definitely true. Listen, about growing up the way we did. I grew up. I was born in 1981. It was an era where we made fun of each other, and we teased each other, and we didn't feel a disability from it. It was fun. It was how we grew up. And we grew up with the stereotype. The stereotypes were always there, but we grew up in a rugged, natural, organic way. That's how we grew up in the 80s. You know, we got made fun of, we got teased, but we didn't go home crying to our parents. Sometimes, okay, yeah, we might have. But would I give that up today? Like, for example, someone asked me, would you come back today as a kid? Without even hesitating, I said, absolutely not.
No.
You know, kids today have it so much difficult the way we had it.
Yep.
And I'm telling you this because we got teased back then. And I'm saying that today is hard because kids today can't take it as the way we took it. You know, life is a lot more delicate. So yeah, the era that I grew up in, I will never in my lifetime want I cherish it and I've learned a lot from it. And I honestly think I grew up one of the best eras.
Absolutely. I mean, I think the easiest way to put it is like when you fell, you learned how to get up.
Right.
And you weren't going to get taught how to get up. You better get up. Today, I feel like, you know, and I'm guilty of it, you run to it. You run to help, you give it all. Unfortunately, we have to be strong for our kids.
Exactly.
You know, and the path they take. But yeah, back then, growing up, it was exactly that. It was, the trust was given, but sometimes we had to break that because we wanted the freedom, you know?
Exactly.
But we made it work.
Yeah, we did. I mean, especially what we all went through. Like, you know, obviously the language was my first language, English. So it was just a different time. And I feel like, you know, our kids have differences now growing up that were different, obviously different to ours. But it's just you adapt to change.
Absolutely.
So our kids are adapting to what the way life is now, you know. We weren't home for hours, you know, and that's just how it was.
I don't think I was ever home.
Yeah, so it's just when we let our kids out, our kids might say, no, we won't let them out because the world is crazy today.
Yeah.
You know, there's too much out there. There's too much, everything is in your face, technology, and there's just way too much out there that you'd be afraid of.
But I think I mentioned it last time. It's the media to blame. Because back then we never heard all this stuff.
Absolutely.
You know, if the guy across the street gets robbed today, you know about it a second later.
Damn, with all these apps, Citizens app,
Oh my God.
my phone going off. Someone just got stabbed 800 feet away. Like back then, we didn't know what the hell was going on,
No.
and that's why was it a safer environment? Probably not, but we didn't know what was going on. It's just everything is in your face now.
Right.
So it makes fear onto our children. It makes fear on even onto us adults for letting our kids out.
I'm scared shit.
Yeah.
I have to think twice, and I don't know if you do. I do it. I'm terrible at it. When I go out, I have to visualize. I'm like an eagle.
Yeah.
Don't go over there.
Yeah.
That
My
guy
God,
looked
I
at me.
know. I'm the helicopter parent. I'm not gonna lie. Unfortunately, I am. I try to lean back. I'm not as bad anymore after a certain change in my life, but I'm a lot more laid back now than the way I used to be. So, because you need to let your kids at one point let them figure it out.
I have a hard time letting go.
Yeah, no, I get it.
You know,
I get it. You know what it is with my kids, you know, with kids in general, I'm not going to point out my kids. With kids in general, sometimes they'll listen to music and hear a bad word. And kids today are like, "Oh my God, they cursed." We were cursing at 5 years old. Like, we're like, it's crazy. And today, it's just they hear that, and it's like the worst thing. Like, oh my God, oh, as long as you're not doing it, don't worry, you're gonna hear it.
absolutely.
You know.
You know what was a song I think we both grew up to, and if you really listen to the song, and I saw this on Instagram, I was like, holy shit! I used to sing this, and I was like 10. Remember that song? Say boom boom boom. Let me
Say well.
Think about the rest of the lyrics of that song and get back to us.
Nah.
Girl, your booty is so round.
Yeah.
I just wanna take you down.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, holy crap! I used to sing this in the car with my mom.
Yeah. How about big butts? I like big butts, and I cannot lie. You know what I mean?
So
I think we probably did that on a dance festival once. Big butts. Oh shit.
But we got Taylor Swift today.
I know. We got Taylor Swift, you know, being heartbroken 45 times a song. You know, every song, Taylor Swift song. Listen, she's an amazing performer, amazing singer, but literally every song is about a heartbreak.
Yeah.
And we watch, me and my daughter likes to watch the music videos. Every video is her fighting with a man. so it's just, but she knows that's what captures the audience. You know what I mean?
I'm going nuts with it because not only I hear it home all day, then on the radio all day. I can't watch a football game without her face being popped out of it.
I know now it's football too. It's just like,
Well, props to her because I'm sure getting to where she got it's not easy.
yeah,
But
yeah, that definitely not. So, oh man. So what's next in store, Frank? What do you think? 2024. What do you asked me what my goal is? Like, what are you looking for 2024?
honestly, I have nothing to really brag about. For a long time I was stuck in this shell where I was always hard on myself, you know, and I think I'm out of it. I think I'm actually proud of what I'm doing, you know, for myself and for my family and all those things. I mean, I came from that past, and I've told people, like, when I lost my father at a young age, I feel like I was guiding my brothers, you know?
Yeah.
But now I'm okay with it, you know? So honestly, I feel blessed about it. I think 2024 in general is going to be a better year.
Mm-hmm.
I think as we're crawling out of COVID, anything will be a better year.
Yeah. But you know what? You should not ever be hard on yourself because what you got upstairs, man, is amazing, brother. So
I would never trade that for the world.
yeah, no, definitely not. We're all, you know, try to, we're all hard on ourselves at one
absolutely.
point in life. So we just got to keep trucking, you know?
One thing I would like to do is take this without giving any secrets to another level, like the social media things that we do.
Yeah.
I got a nice vision. I'm hoping that I could take it to step 2. You know, that would probably give more love to the Italian community.
Yeah, absolutely.
Then I enjoy it. Can't complain about it.
Yeah, and I got a couple of ideas that also we should just keep it to ourselves. So no, not rubano, and they take the idea. Nah. You know how Sicilians are. You copied me. You copied me for a good note.
Non dire niente. Non dire niente.
Oh man.
But going back to our childhood growing up, what was? I mean, I know I asked you it, but I think I asked it incorrectly. Actually, you mentioned the other day. I like to bring this one up. It was fun you experiencing growing up with a handful of friends, right, in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
And you said it was pretty cool that coming out of that circle, like you just found other people who are just like you.
Right. I think it's amazing. This is what it brings me back to the whole social media stuff. You know, I grew up with a group of friends. There's about 5 of us that are extremely close. We've known each other since elementary school at least. And obviously we're still in touch. Some live a little further away. But finding another group from this social media aspect, you and everyone else, you know, it's just awesome to just find other people that have so much similarity than you did growing up. It's like you guys came out of nowhere, and I feel like I've known you for 20 years. It's crazy.
It goes back to the comedy stuff.
Yeah.
When you hear these things and people talking about, I'm like, him too? I'm not the only one?
Right.
You know?
Yeah, exactly. So think about it. Circle of friends that I met you guys, even out in, like we just brought it up, even out in Australia.
Right.
It's like, it's globally. Like this whole social media stuff has
United
us globally. And it's just, I don't even realize that. It literally united all of us globally. Like we had Australia come into Mario's, and we had them come in right in here, do a podcast with us. It was amazing, bro. It's
definitely a good feeling.
You know, I can't go to, I'm sorry. I would love to go to Australia, but you know, I got 24 hours on a plane. I don't know if I could do it, but you know, maybe I will do it one day. Who knows?
When they built the bridge, you let me know.
Yeah.
I'll drive it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is
the Melbourne Bridge.
That is a long time on a plane. Is that the longest flight, or is it China?
I don't even know. I think that has to be one of the longest flights.
I can't do it.
You know, I give them a lot of credit.
I can't do that. Even if I got sit. In the moment I get on before the engine started, I can't do it. Can't do it.
Oh man, so
Sal, part of growing up, let's say now you're in high school time, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure you met girls and you want to take them out and stuff, right?
Right.
At that age, where was the place to hang out with them or take them to, or what was romantico like we would do today?
Wow, that's a good one. I mean, what I was in high school.
Say high school time.
All right. I mean, I the way I would do it first in high school, I would first write a note, fold it,
I remember those
Put in,
notes
you know,
folded in triangles.
write a note, fold it, put it on their desk, or hide it in their backpack like a creep. And where would we go? We would go to the park, take a walk.
Movies.
This is high school. Movies, definitely movies. Pool. We went to shoot pool a lot. I did a lot of dates at the pool
Me
hall.
too, yeah.
That's what we used to do back then. Go get ice cream. Go to L&B. Go get pizza because Brooklyn we had L&B. There's a lot of that stuff that we did. But Vegas Diner. We used to go to the diner. Vegas Diner was a big thing in Brooklyn. We used to go to Vegas.
Diner.
Yeah.
Still there?
No, it's closed down. But Vegas Diner was the shit. We used to do things like that. You know, if I had a car, we would go to Park and Shore Road. How you doing? Go to Shore Road. Shore Road was a makeout spot
Wait, by the water?
by the water.
Aye.
You know, used to do that. But those are a couple of things we probably did in high school. And then go to teen jams. Teen jams were big in high school.
The teen jams. Yeah, I didn't get into it till a little later than that. Well, no. Yeah, I did probably get into that around that same time. Yeah, we used to do the same thing. It was, if someone said what you said earlier, I had to rewind to be born today. No, I think I would like to rewind and go back to high school. I think it was a
Yeah.
good era, man.
Yeah, no, high school was off the
Yeah.
hook. I mean, high school, I graduated in 99. So that was like the heart of the era of like,
Got my first beeper.
oh my God, the beeper. And I remember, yeah, oh my God. That's,
You remember all the beeper codes still? Do you
yeah, 823, I'm thinking of you. 143, I love you.
43?
43, fuck you.
There you go.
Yeah,
There you go.
you know. So, yeah,
Oh my
the
God.
beeper days are awesome. Oh, shit.
You remember the original beeper that, no, I don't want to say the original beeper, when the two-way came out?
Oh, the Nextel.
No, beeper.
Oh, there was a two-way beeper?
Yeah, so before you could read your messages on your pager, you called an operator.
Oh, no, I didn't even know
And
about
you had to
that.
tell the operator your message. Hey, baby, I love you. I talked to you last week. Okay, thank you.
Are you
Swear
serious?
to God.
Oh, my God, I didn't know that.
It was awkward sometimes. You had to say something. Ma, I'm coming home. Stop calling. You know,
Oh, my God.
that was
That's-
freaking great.
That's great. I didn't even know that.
Yeah. It look, I
How
got
about we used to, we used to, we didn't have quarters or anything or a beeper. We had to just go with the payphone, make a collect call. And when the recording would come on, you would just talk really fast. Hey, Mom, I'm fixed. I'll be home later. I'll talk to you later. Bye. And then she would hang up. And then she would pick up the phone. And the operator would say, you have a message from, Sam, Mom, I'm going home. I'm going to fix us. Bye. And that was the message.
I never did that.
Because you didn't want to pay the money, the call. You didn't have a quarter for the phone.
It's fucking hilarious.
So, yeah.
Then the Nextels, those were a great generation.
Nextels are one of the freaking awesome. Nextels, I had those through high school. My God, in high school, Nextels,
The best.
the best, man. The best.
No interruption,
Yeah.
right? I don't even know why they got rid of it. It was for Fed towers. Now it's all for Wi-Fi and data. That's why they suck.
Really?
Yeah.
My God, Nextels were the shit. They were so good. They came out with so many different. I had every single model. Because
The I-1000, I-2000,
Yeah.
95, 85. Yeah, man.
but it's that high school time. Honestly, I had so much. This is think about high school. I graduated in '99. This is like the heart of the era of like the club days that were starting into the 2000s. You know, like we used to own the high school. I used to walk around the hallway making the horse noise, and the people they're like, "Oh
Wasn't
shit!"
that crazy?
Like, yeah, Sal Zo's here. The teachers couldn't stand me, but no, they actually loved me.
What high school was that again?
New Utrecht in Brooklyn. Yeah.
You ever cut schools and go into another school and had lessons in that school because your buddy's in there?
Nah, I'm gonna cut school to go to another school. Absolutely not.
I know people that cut their school, came meet me, and it was with me in algebra. Don't ask me why, but we
Oh
were
my
hanging out.
God, that's crazy.
And today, that's the
No,
best.
I would just cut school and go to the girls' school, Fompon and Kearney, and just try to look for the girls over there. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it was the shit that we did back then. Sometimes it's just like, we got away with it, you know.
Oh hell yeah!
You know, it's like,
Oh, yeah.
oh,
I mean, I'm still stuck on the phones, the lighting antennas,
yeah. Oh
the
my
lighting
god,
batteries. Then you want to know your battery died in 5 minutes.
shit.
The whole
man.
fucking call lit up.
That's right. I think my one point, I think at one point my mother got a Nextel, and I think my mother's chirping. She's like, "Hey, Sonic, okay, mom, come in. When my mother got the Nextel, I'm like, Jesus Christ. I'm like, how does she have a Nextel right now?
That is fucking gold right there.
Like, honestly, one time I was out with a girl.
You're making me cry.
And one time I was out with a girl, and where was it? No, we were having pizza. Yeah, I went to, oh my God, I remember this as if it was yesterday. We're at L&B Pizza. We're sitting down. All of a sudden you hear, "Pizza!" My mother screamed like, I'm like, Ma, what do you guys scream for? You know what I mean? And it's just like,
Sit down.
and I was like, oh, Jesus Christ.
Who's that? That's my operator. Now those phones are gold. We used to hang out in the stoop sometimes. That's how bored we were. We just do random number chirps.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh my God, random number chirps.
oh my god.
That's right. We used to do that. Absolutely. Holy shit.
Yeah, those were the good days,
I
man.
forgot about that. That was awesome.
But I say let's wrap this one up.
Yeah. Listen, best of luck to everyone in 2024. Let's start this year on a positive note. Listen, I know we don't want to hear this shit, New Year's resolution, but I wish everyone luck. I wish everyone happiness for the new year and on. Not just this year, and on. And we love you guys.
Take care, everybody. Happy 2024.